Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the Hummel, the Tier 6 German SPG. It's located on the north spawn of Abbey, and it's under the command of WastedSpacer of ZEUS. Now, he's seen us using the stock gun on some of these videos, and he wanted to try it out for himself and see how good it is. It's the same howitzer you find on the Gorilla, the Tier 5 German. Okay, 15 centimeter howitzer. It's capable of 480 alpha and penetrating 38 millimeters of armor with 6.7 meters on the burst radius, and also a stun duration between 6.5 seconds and 10.5 seconds. But what's really good about it is it reloads faster, you get more shells to play with, and it happens to be more accurate as well on the enemy if you get it to hit them or land near them. You can actually land shells within cockpits and that sort of thing. It has got a shorter range. You'll find that you probably won't be able to fire over the entire range of the battlefield, but you do get great damage on the enemy. You can see here, you can actually fire over the buildings in the center and hit that thunderbolt. And he got a direct hit, and he penetrated 480 millimeters. 480 hit points, I should say. Oh, wish it was 480 millimeters, but he managed to get a penetration on the thunderbolt, so he probably hit the engine deck and it went through. He's trying to get a shot on this Excalibur. The guy keeps backing up, and if he keeps doing that, he'll get hit. Rounds out, and he did get a hit. He did get a hit. No explosion, so we know he touched him. Now, there is that Thunderbolt's coming in our direction, but he's got to get through a lot of our teammates before he can get close to us. In fact, he's just got wiped out. So, yes, he's found out the hard way. If you do retreat, you get hit. Nashorn, rounds out. Yes, another hit. And another penetrating shot for 506 this time. There's a T-52 coming up the river road fairly quickly. So we are moving towards cover. He's trying to sort out which one he's going to shoot at next. Plenty of targets on the west side of the map. There are some enemies getting fairly close. And in fact, he fired his round in, but he came out of aim view as he did, so we didn't see where exactly the shell went. But there is some bad news for us. The Hummel, on the other member of our team, is about to meet the Skoda T25 and the T52 in the cap area. So we need to get closer to our teammates so they can provide us with protection. No, you just run into a vehicle. You're not looking where you're going. Okay, so our Hummel is now currently dying, and he's gone. Now the enemy are thinking to themselves, there was two, Arty, so I need to get the other one. And we can see where one of the enemy tanks is. The T-52 is actually coming towards us, but we're dialing in on the Skoda. He's gone. There's a KV-2 there now. Rounds out on him. And we did get near miss, the 40 hit points, but that T-52 is still there, and our VK is now going to have to do something about that. And we've got a VK-2801-105. He's looking from that lookout area, overlooking the cap area. And he's not the only one in that general direction. There's the KV-2. Okay, we're going to try and get a shot. I think that's a stock turret. Oh no, he didn't let that one dial in. You do need to let it dial in on target to get it accurate. But once it have dialed in, it can be phenomenally accurate. Okay, enemy tanks still trying to get onto our cap area. The KV-2 is a one-shot if we land it on him. Rounds out. Oh, he dies to a teammate. The 2801 gets him. Okay, the T-52's headed our direction. And he's probably just around the corner. We're about to get spotted. Yep, and we have been spotted. And the nearest teammate is our KV-2. So head towards him. And then the T-52 is going to get a nasty surprise. He'll come around the corner and he'll see somebody he doesn't want to see. Yes, in fact, he gets nuked. That's exactly what you should do. Always head towards your teammates when this happens so they can deal with the enemy. There's only one enemy left, and it's an SU-100Y, the box tank, and he's on the river road. And he just killed the Porlac tank. I think everyone's sort of like going over in that direction. Now, if we move up to take up the position the 2801-105 was located in a short while ago, we should be able to hit the box tank from over here. Now, set up and ready for the shot. No need to go any further. That's it. Line up. As soon as you see the enemy, you should be able to get a shot. There he is. Dial in. Let it settle. Fires the round in. Bit of a snap, but he got it. He got the kill. And that wins the game. Well, I guess the system said that they wanted the game over there and then. They were about to cap out, but WastedSpacer fired a snapshot at that box tank and it hit the target and blew him to pieces. So a fantastic game, very quick. Third class tanker for WastedSpacer in the Hummel. He got a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, he got 6. And he got a Confederate as well for hitting more of the enemy than anyone else in his team. His win rate in that game, 2,682, which is Unicum standard. It's very good indeed. Let's have a look at the team score. Well, we can see the highest damage in the game actually went to the box tank with 1,703 hit points. Second highest damage was the T150 on our team with 1,701. And the third highest damage went to WastedSpacer in the Hummel. Yes, you can see now why it actually does so much damage to the enemy. It has got a fairly fast firing 15 centimeter, which can lob those shells at the enemy. And if it gets an accurate hit, it generates a lot of damage. You saw in that game, he actually got 3 penetrating shots on the enemy. I think it was 3. We'll check that in a short while. The highest number of kills in the game, well, that went to the box tank with 5. 2 kills went to the Porlac tank, the VK2801-105, the P43 Biz, the KV2, and the VK3001P. And we can see that WastedSpacer only got the 1 kill. But when it came to base XP, we can see that the Porlac tank came out on top. 813 to him, 788 to the P43 Biz, 732 to the VK2801. And we can see that WastedSpacer got 580, which still put him above all of the members of the enemy team. But it just meant that the rest of his team managed to do more damage and get it done quickly before he could actually pick up even more XP by hitting and exploding a few enemy tanks. He fired 9 shots. It's not a lot. Actually, that's fairly on the low side. But he got 4 direct hits on the enemy, and 3 of those were penetration. So it was 3 penetration shocks. He got 4 splashes as well, 1,649, all of it at more than 300 meters. Damaged 7 of the enemy, killed 1, and he got 47,232 credits profit from the game. And on top of that, he got 3,915 experience points. So you can see it was a very successful game with the stock gun. The top gun, it's got a long range, but it's got a very flat trajectory, which sometimes makes it difficult to get shots that you can get with the stock gun. You saw he got that shot on the Thunderbolt. Now that went all the way over the Abbey and landed right down on the enemy tank on the other side of it. And he wouldn't have been able to do that with the top gun because the shell would have actually hit the Abbey on the way over. It just never would have connected. The trajectory is completely wrong. But yes, you are much better off having the stock gun on the Hummel and getting closer to the enemy, but getting accurate shots that lob over the obstructions straight down into the enemy where they can't see you. I hope you enjoyed that replay. It's a rather short one, but it was a good one because WastedSpacer said he just wanted to try out if the stock gun really works. And yes, it does. It works very well indeed. Hope you enjoyed that replay. If you did, please give this video a like. Do subscribe to our channel. Leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm. And thank you for watching.